Hey, this is Dr. Johnny, and I've been actually looking forward to doing this little video because I knew that this was the week that Us Magazine's diet issue comes out. And I usually get apoplectic when I read these things. So I was kind of anticipating that when I read the diet secrets of the Hollywood stars, I'd find it wonderful material for a rant. But I got to tell you something. It's not as horrible as it's been in the past. Now, we can talk about some of the information that's in it. It's largely, utterly, and completely useless. Sofia Vergara keeps her amazing shape by dancing and doing Pilates. So what does that mean to the average soccer mom? So if you go take a Pilates class, you're going to look like Sofia Vergara. Nicki Minaj lost all her weight by giving up Snickers. What are some of the other things? Jada Pinkett is the only woman in Hollywood who's adding carbs back to her diet. It's kind of an interesting sign also that some tipping points have been reached, because there was a time when you'd pick up these People magazine or Us Weekly magazines about diet stars, and everybody, would talk about the high carb diets. I remember Madonna's trainer was interviewed back in the day, and we have her on a high carb diet. So the fact that it's even shifted so much that so many of these people actually are on lower carb diets and don't seem to be culty is probably a good sign. But here's the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, why are we getting dietary advice from celebrities? I've said this a million times about doctors when they say, well, let me ask my doctor about that nutritional supplement. I always say, asking your doctor for nutritional advice is like asking your golf pro for investing advice. I mean, they might be very smart in this area, but they didn't study it, and they don't know anything about it. They don't know anything more than you do about it. Well, if that's true for doctors, would you tell me why we're asking Jessica Simpson for nutrition advice? The thing about it is that if we just look at this stuff because it's entertaining, it's always entertaining. Find out, that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian just bought a $20 million house in Beverly Hills. It's entertaining. It has zero relevance to our lives. And it's important to know that. What the stars use to get in shape, or what they think they're doing to get in shape, is as relevant to your life as the price of potatoes in the European city, Amsterdam. It just has no relevance whatsoever to our lives. First of all, stars don't know any more than you do. They listen to their hairdressers, they listen to their friends, they listen to other people on the set, they get half-baked information. They also have access to lots of very expensive trainers and chefs and things like that. And they also frequently have amazing genetics that they don't give themselves credit for. So trying to base our diet or our nutrition plan on what we read that celebrities do is just a fool's errand. And I may be preaching to the converted here by saying this, but how many people, maybe some of you, actually read this garbage and actually think this is a good guide to how I should do things? They do that kind of exercise and they look like Cameron Diaz. I guess that's going to work for me. And it's kind of comforting in a way to have that responsibility taken away from you and just follow whatever Jessica Simpson did this week, or whatever The Biggest Loser says is the healthiest plan for losing weight. It takes a lot of the responsibility away from us to just be able to follow a blueprint like that. And I get that people want that, but there's really no escaping the work you have to do on figuring out what works for you. And I think that we would go a lot faster in that direction if we gave up any illusion that what other people do, particularly what celebrities do, or what they tell their publicists they do, or what they publish in Us Weekly magazine that they say they do, is utterly and completely irrelevant to our lives. You got to do the work. You got to figure out what works for you. You got to honor your individual differences and realize that one size will never, ever fit all, nor should it.